This is like a moment of when the universe says no, but you still gotta get hydrated. This is Chris, and I am counting down the days to the opening of Razzle Dazzle Music and Movies in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Today marked 28 days left until the opening, which is going to be on December 1st. I started the day off by going to get a carload over from the storage unit and brought that to the mall. Walked in, I wanted to check out how that paint from yesterday looked above the doorway, and that pink was really popping. It was looking good, but it needed one more coat. So I brought the carload inside and then set up shop and put that last coat of paint on there and let that dry. And my mom came. She is helping along the way. Today she was staining the value bins, which are looking phenomenal. And I'm very grateful to have that assistance. On my to-do list for the day was really kicking around to see if my modem would arrive. The only option in this service area is CenturyLink. And I got to late last week without hearing any updates about the shipment of my modem and stuff. So I called on Friday and was like, hey, I'm supposed to have internet on Monday. Will I be having a modem for that? And they said, oh, don't worry. It's shipping Monday. I said, no. You don't understand. I was told that I was going to have internet Monday, so it should ship in advance. And they said, yeah, it might ship today, so you'll be fine.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
So fortunately, the technician that came, bless his heart, my God, he was up against it today. He had a modem with, so we're just going to use that. Punt back the other one if it arrives. Still didn't come today. So thankfully he was locked and loaded. But as we were doing that, mom was staining. I started putting together the racks that we got last week. Drove out to Chicago, picked those up, started putting those together. The first coat of stain was looking phenomenal. Popped outside, took a little peek at the pink. Pink is looking good. The pink is popping. We got the new sign that's going to be one of several signs that will be around the mall when things open in December. And then kind of took a mid-morning little assessment. And it was very nice because one of the things that was accomplished today was figured out how to turn some of the lights on. Huge plus. So here I am putting together some stuff. And while I'm doing this, I've got the technician he's walking back and forth between this unit and the basement, like maintenance room, because he is piecing together how on earth this thing is run. So we're not doing fiber. We're not doing Ethernet. We're doing the old school. So he's going through the old telephone lines, trying to figure out what's going what. It was a mess. So eventually he got it all figured out, though, and we got internet. And at the end, he comes up to me and he goes, I got to show you something. So we walk back to the box over here and he says, this is the wire that runs to the basement. If anyone ever needs it, this is the one. So he put a tag on it. I don't know why anyone would need it, but then again, I don't really know why we're still using any of this in the year of our Lord 2025. Anyways, continued on, put together the second pair of racks there. By that point in time, mom had kicked it. She was tired of me whipping her. So she left for the day and I proceeded to go back to the storage unit. I jumped into another pallet, figured I'd get another pallet of DVDs moved over. And you never really know what you're going to find when you go through this stuff. Here's one I found today. We're past Halloween now, so what comes next? We're gonna have Thanksgiving, and then of course, Christmas. That's a thing people are into. And what do I think of when I think of Christmas? I think of two things. I think of James Garner, and I think of Making Love. So this is gonna really fit the bill. Anyways, got that palette all wrapped up, and you'll see me here. I'm wearing my Obscured Boutique t-shirt. Yesterday, I was rocking the ZZZ Records t-shirt. This one, local designer, Obscured Boutique, black metal inspired stuff. I got this when she still had the store over in Czech Village. That's no longer there, but she's still doing her thing online. Please, if it looks like something you're into, I will link below. Check her out. Good stuff. Anyways, got that all emptied out, packed that shit in the car, brought it back to the mall, put it on some shelves, and then took an assessment. Before my mom left, she put a second coat of stain on. That second coat's really popping. The only other thing that I can think of is there's a little bit of an issue. I'm going to be running a bunch of posters, like framed posters along each side. And there was an issue with one of my orders, so I got that figured out. So those posters will now have shipped. That'll be something I put together in the coming days, but I'll jump back in tomorrow and we'll do it again. Do some of it again. Hopefully don't do some of it again. That drinking fountain, that's got to get fixed.
You crack the cuffs, a little hack and slash, a little razzle dazzle, that's what's up. Ragtag, bunch, bag, launch.